In this video, we'll walk you through step by step how to build your Trailmaster MK125 dirt bike. Let's get started. Remove the cardboard box. Inside, everything should be secured within the metal cage. Untwist the wires holding the front tire to the frame and separate them from the bike. Set the front tire aside for now because you will put it on later. Using a 10mm socket, remove the 10 bolts around the base of the cage. Along with the 2 bolts on top. Lift the cage off and set it aside. Take the front fender and set it aside with the front tire to be installed later. Set the seat aside to also be installed later, and then remove the protective wrapping from the bike. Open up this box. You'll find the following items inside. Untie the handlebars from the frame. And remove the bubble wrap. Untangle the wires attached to the handlebars and set them in place. Remove the wires from the kickstand and foot pegs. Cut the zip tie securing the brake caliper and remove the bubble wrap. Discard the loose plastic piece. We will install the brake caliper towards the end. Put on the shock guards using 4 of the 3/16 of an inch screws, tightening them fully. Install the additional screw on each side. Finish installing the handlebars. Set them in place and tighten the 6mm screws. You may need to adjust the angle to be more comfortable after the bike is completed. To hook up the battery, connect the battery cables to these tabs using Phillips head screws. Tighten all the way with a screwdriver. Place the covers over the screws, ensuring positive connects to positive and negative to negative. Also make sure the battery sits low enough for the seat to fit on top. Optionally, you can place this battery hold-down bar on top to give it extra security under the seat. There is a tab that you will need to slide under this, and this piece will need to lock into there. Thread a nut onto the rear mounting stud by hand, then tighten fully with a wrench. Remove the front axle to free the bike from the cage. Use 3/4 inch on the nut and 11/16 on the bolt. Remove the rest of the way with an impact. Attach the front fender, putting the screws through the smallest two holes. These screws are 3/16 of an inch. Hand tighten the screws first. Then finish tightening with an impact. Insert the front number plate into the two holes in the fender and place the wires behind it as best as possible. Insert and tighten the 6mm bolt. It is normal for this part to be challenging. Lightly grease the front axle. And set it in the wheel for now while you prepare the other components. Lift the back end of the dirt bike first, then the front to remove it from the platform it arrived on. This will be easier with two people. Place the platform out of the way. For the front wheel, the bolt head should be on the side opposite of the brake. Grease one spacer to help it stick to the wheel and position the other spacer by hand as you slide the axle through. Thread the nut onto the end of the axle bolt. Fully tighten the axle. Again, use 11/16 on the bolt and 3/4 on the nut. Attach the brake caliper using the long bolts. Fully tighten the brake caliper bolts using a 10mm socket. Screw the white cable guide to the shock guard using the 4mm screws. Place the brake cable inside, then tighten fully. Connect the fuel line. Check the engine oil level and add if needed. Put this pad on the handlebar. Add fuel. Check the tire pressure in both tires and add air if needed. Finally, take it outside for a test ride and make sure everything works. Thanks for watching. Check out the link in the video description to see more powersports products from Small Engine Warehouse.